Attention passionate San Francisco 49ers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on San Francisco 49ers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true San Francisco 49ers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and San Francisco 49ers fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. Hold on to your hats because what I'm about to tell you is a game changer. It's a move that could reshape the entire NFC West landscape, and honestly, it's something that has 49ers fans on edge. You see, the San Francisco 49ers, known for their aggressive offseason moves, have once again made headlines. We all remember the high-profile trade of Deebo Samuel, which sent shockwaves through the league. But that wasn't the end of their plans. No, the 49ers are still sitting on a valuable asset, and rumors are swirling around that this asset could soon be traded away, wide receiver Brandon Aiyuk. Now, let's take a step back to understand the context. Aiyuk, who has become a key piece of the 49ers offense, was once the subject of intense trade speculation. But he managed to sign a 4-year extension worth $120 million, a clear sign that San Francisco valued his potential and wanted to secure his future with the team. Still, even with that big contract, the whispers about his possible departure haven't gone away. And why would they? Because the 49ers, at this moment, might be considering a bold move that could shake up the entire league. What's really interesting is that the Tennessee Titans, a team that has been struggling at the wide receiver position, are reportedly eyeing Aiyuk. And honestly, it makes a lot of sense. The Titans have been trying to find stability and consistency at receiver for quite some time now. Their current roster is full of unproven guys and question marks, especially for a young quarterback like rookie Cam Ward. Bringing in Aiyuk would immediately address that issue. He would give the Titans a true number one receiver, a guy who can stretch the field, create mismatches, and be a reliable target for Ward. And let's be honest, that could be exactly what the Titans need to jumpstart their offense and give their young QB the confidence he needs to develop. But here's where it gets really interesting. Despite his recent contract extension, Aiyuk's future in San Francisco might not be as solid as it appears. You see, his 2024 season was marred by injury, limiting him to just 7 games where he caught 25 passes for 374 yards. Those numbers are far from what we saw in 2023, when Aiyuk posted an impressive 75 catches, 342 yards, and 7 touchdowns. When healthy, Aiyuk has proven to be a top-tier receiver capable of taking over games. His skill set is exactly what a team like Tennessee needs to elevate their offense. Now, let's talk about the 49ers for a moment. Despite losing Deebo Samuel in this offseason, San Francisco remains confident in their overall depth at wide receiver. Players like Ronnie Bell, John Jennings, and others have stepped up to fill the void. The team believes in their emerging core, and that's why they're willing to consider trading Aiyuk if the right offer comes along. It's a high-risk, high-reward scenario. Trading Aiyuk could bring in a significant draft haul or established players that help the 49ers maintain their Super Bowl contention window. But it also means parting ways with a player who, when healthy, is one of the league's most explosive receivers. And let's not forget the bigger picture here. This potential trade isn't just about two teams swapping players. It's about the shifting dynamics of the NFC and AFC. The 49ers, coming off a Super Bowl appearance just a couple of seasons ago, are always in the conversation for the title. Adding Aiyuk back in, especially with his 2023 form, makes their offense even more dangerous. But if he leaves, it might open up opportunities for other teams to exploit the 49ers' secondary and defensive schemes. For the Titans, acquiring Aiyuk could be the missing piece to finally turn things around and become a playoff contender again. It's a move that could elevate their offense instantly, especially with a quarterback like Cam Ward developing under the spotlight. Now, let's analyze some specifics. Aiyuk's 2023 stats were impressive: 75 catches, 342 yards, and 7 touchdowns. That kind of production, when he's healthy, puts him among the top wide receivers in the league. His ability to create separation, make contested catches, and run precise routes makes him a nightmare for defenses. The fact that he can line up both outside and in the slot adds to his versatility. For the Titans, giving up a trade package that includes draft picks or potentially other assets might be worth it, considering the immediate impact Aiyuk could have. On the flip side, the 49ers are looking at a team that's built around their star quarterback, Brock Purdy, and their dominant defense. But as we all know, injuries and roster changes are part of the NFL game. The team's management might see this as an opportunity to capitalize on Aiyuk's value before he potentially hits free agency, or if they believe their depth at receiver can sustain another season without him. Remember, the 49ers have shown they're not afraid to make tough decisions if they believe it benefits the franchise in the long run. But what does this mean for the NFC West? Well, if Aiyuk moves to the Titans, the 49ers could face some adjustments, but they'll also have to prepare for the possibility that their division rivals might get a boost from this trade. The Seattle Seahawks and Los Angeles Rams will certainly be watching this situation closely. For the Seahawks, it's about maintaining their competitive edge, and for the Rams, it's about rebuilding and strengthening their own roster. The NFC West has always been a division full of surprises, and this trade could be one of the biggest stories of the season. Now, let's look ahead to what this could mean for the upcoming season. The 49ers, with or without Aiyuk, are still a formidable team. Their defense, led by stars like Nick Bosa and Fred Warner, remains among the best in the league. Their offensive line is solid, and Brock Purdy's development has been promising. But adding a player like Aiyuk to the mix when healthy would make their passing game even more explosive. On the other hand, if they decide to trade him, they might be looking to draft or pick up other options that can fill that role later in the season. For the Titans, acquiring Aiyuk could be a turning point. It gives their offense a legitimate threat that can stretch defenses and open up running lanes for their other skill players. It also sends a message that they're serious about competing again. And for Cam Ward, having a receiver like Aiyuk would be a huge boost, giving him someone reliable to throw to on crucial third downs and in the red zone. This kind of move could accelerate the Titans' rebuilding process and help them climb back into playoff contention faster than many expect. So in the grand scheme, this potential trade isn't just a story about two teams swapping players. It's about shifting power dynamics, the strategic moves of NFL franchises trying to maximize their windows of opportunity, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. For fans of the 49ers, it's a bittersweet moment. Do they let go of a talented player like Aiyuk in hopes of building a stronger, more balanced team? Or do they hold on and hope their current core can carry them to another Super Bowl? That's the question that's dominating the NFL landscape right now. And as always, the league is full of surprises. The NFL season is unpredictable, and rumors like these add fuel to an already fiery competitive fire. The next few weeks will be crucial, not only for the 49ers and Titans, but for the entire league's landscape. Every move, every trade, every signing could tip the balance in favor of one team or another. And if this trade goes through, it could be remembered as one of those pivotal moments, an event that defined an entire season and perhaps even shaped the future of both franchises involved. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest San Francisco 49ers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. In conclusion, folks, this is what makes the NFL so exciting: the drama, the strategy, the high-stakes decisions that can alter the course of history. The potential trade of Brandon Aiyuk is just the latest chapter in what promises to be an electrifying season. For 49ers fans, it's a moment of anticipation. Will he stay or will he go? And for Titans fans, it's a chance to dream bigger, to believe that their team can rise from the ashes and compete at the highest level with a star like Aiyuk on their roster. It's a story still unfolding, and I'll be right here, keeping you updated every step of the way. And now, San Francisco 49ers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest San Francisco 49ers news.